Hey guys, today we're back with another rifle review. And today on the channel, I'll be reviewing the Aero Precision M5 in 308 Winchester. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be reviewing the M5 308 AR-10 by Aero Precision. As a lot of y'all know, Aero Precision actually makes multiple different pieces for AR-15s, AR-10s, but you can actually still build a full Aero Precision gun, and that's pretty much what this one is. I took the factory upper M5 for 308 with a 18-inch barrel, and I took off the A2 flash hider that come with from factory, and I put the VG6 Gamma 762 on the end of it for compensator. And I also done a few different things to it. As you can see here, you have a O-light, weapons mounted light, a Fab Defense tripod on it, Fab Defense front and rear folding sights, and just a few other different things on it. Magpul, I can't really exactly remember what model this stock is on it, but it's one that's got the flared out cheek wells on it and the places where you can put batteries or another bullet or two in it. But before we get started, we'll check this gun. As you can see, there's nothing in it here. And you all can't see it, but I can, but the chamber is empty. Okay, we'll go ahead and continue. Click, safe to talk about. Okay, I picked the M-Lock upper grip rail. This is a free floating barrel, so this rail does not touch the barrel at any time, so it makes it a little bit more accurate with harmonics and everything like that. But I picked the M-Lock because I just like the M-Lock look and the way that the attachments connect to the M-Lock over key mod. So that's just pretty much your own personal preference on that. This is Aero Precision LLC Tacoma WA. Model is the Freedom, and as you can see on the left hand side of it, it has the United States flag. This was limited run M5 with the United States flag, and whenever I seen that, I know I had to get it. Caliber multi, because you can get this lower will actually also work for 6.5 Creedmoor, but I got it in 308. And the serial number starts with July 4th dash, and mine is 2567. So as you can see, pretty nice rifle overall with that 18-inch barrel. You have pretty much a DMR type setup. I have, like I said, the Fab Defense flip up sights, the Fab Defense tripod on it, and that's really the only big differences with it that I changed with from factory. I also put a ambi charging handle. This is the Aero Precision brand ambi charging handle, and I put a nickel boron bolt carrier group in it so it can run a little bit smoother and pretty much kind of self-lubricate itself, which I like that a lot. If y'all maybe remember, whenever I first got this gun, I actually put the lower together myself, and the upper was a complete factory upper. So, I was pretty much for certain that it would run pretty smoothly out of the factory. But whenever I actually started shooting, it was having short stroking motions, and a lot of the gas was escaping out of the side, and it wasn't cycling right. So, contacted Aero Precision. They done great with me. Sent them the gun for free. They sent it back to me in a reasonable amount of time. I think it was maybe right at a week, maybe even a little less, being honest with you guys. And they sent me a spreadsheet of everything they tested with it to make sure it's still going to run good whenever they sent it back to me. And I think the reason that it was messing up was something to do with this charging handle was a tad bit bent, and it was catching the bolt carrier group, and it was rubbing a little bit. And that was really what I could see from what they sent me, the major problems with it. And they fixed that, they sent it back to me, like I said, in a reasonable amount of time, and it has never seen or heard of a hiccup since then. As you can see here, I had the advanced carbine system on here with the six click-in rear tube and the full handguard. I think this is 15-inch handguard and the 18-inch barrel. It's a very nice rifle overall. And as you can see here, most people, whenever they set up their AR-10s, M5s, whatever else, they put on a scope. And I plan on putting one on before too long, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I really like the way this one looks with just the sights on it. And, it takes a decently big-sized man to weld this gun, because it's not a light gun. It's not like an AR-15 that you can just pretty much carry around. If you carried around this for, you know, decent amount of time, you'd be wore out. Even I would. I'm not saying I'm, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything like that, but, you know, I'm a little bit bigger stature of a man, but, you know, it takes a pretty decently sized man to actually weld this gun, shoot it offhand without the tripod or anything else. And but that's something about it, is that even though this is a tad bit heavier of a 308, the recoil is minimum to almost none. Like, it pretty much feels like I am shooting a 223 5.56 AR-15. The recoil is so light. It's got the heavy buffer tube in it, and that probably helps a little bit. But now this gun right here, it's worked absolutely perfect for me, and I couldn't ask any more out of it. But I plan on putting a scope on it before too long, probably maybe a 6 to 24 times scope, something to where I can get a medium range on it, and it still do pretty well, but something that where if I want to do any kind of close quarters combat, I could still do that also. Maybe throw on some side 90-degree offset sights also, to where if I needed to go up close, I would have them iron sights as well. Now with that compensator on here and everything else the exactly the way I wanted it built, I really couldn't ask for anything better in my own opinion. And just the way that the front grip, or not the front grip, but the foregrip and everything blends in with the upper. You know, guys, I'm a real big, I love the Colt 6940 monolithic upper rail, and even though this is not a monolithic upper rail, it blends in so well that you really can't even see where the grip begins and where the upper starts or ends or whatever else, and I really do like that a lot about it. But guys, this is pretty much the first 308 AR I've ever had, and I'm absolutely in love with it. As you all know right now, 5.56 223 is very hard to find. Whenever I seen that coming on the horizon to where I couldn't find 223, I still found a decent amount of good price 308, and I bought up as much as I could possibly find at that moment. So I've got a decent amount of rounds for this gun right here. And in it here I have the PMag 25 round mags, as you can see. And whenever you rack this bolt carry grip on this, it pretty much sounds like you're charging one of them Beareth 50 calibers. I mean, it's a hard hitting gun with that compensator on it. The dust flies whenever you shoot, and it's just a pleasure to shoot, and it's very fun to own. But guys, overall, even though this is the first 308 AR I've actually personally owned, I've shot multiple other 308s, and this one right here, the grouping and everything with it, runs just as good, if not better, than most other 308s you can find. This gun right here during the Corona times is running about around $1,400 to $1,500 with my law enforcement discount. I actually had to go through, I think, 3 to 4 different websites to completely build this gun, and I ended up building it every bit for $1,100, which wasn't bad, and that's including everything with it, mags, not including the tripod or the light, because that was sent to me by the light was sent to me by Olive. The tripod was sent to me by ZFI-INC.com. Same for these sights. And I bought this stock on it myself. So pretty much everything besides the sights, tripod, and light was I pretty much bought my own self. And I've got $1,100 in it, and I'm very happy with that amount that I've got in it. But guys, if you have any questions or comments about this, leave me in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But guys, I'm telling you, if you really was interested in buying a 308 for either a DMR type of gun or a, like I've got it set up right now, a tripod type of possibly stationary but possibly not, this would be a great gun that I think you all would like a lot, especially if you're a bigger stature type of man and can carry this around for a little bit of time. But, you know, don't get me wrong, even if you are smaller stature, you can still shoot it and have fun with it offhand, but it might weigh you down. So that's just one point I want to make sure that you all have out there. I could have possibly built a little bit lighter, but really don't see how I could have. But guys, appreciate y'all viewing. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.